Hey there, Central Ohio. Thanks for watching the 10 Weather Impact Show. I'm meteorologist Michael Behrens alongside 1J Plyburn here this afternoon.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, beautiful. Well, I wouldn't call it a beautiful day, but it'll be a day.
Yesterday wasn't too bad. The winds about knocked me over, though.
Yes, it looked pretty yesterday, though.
Looked nice. We still got out and walked around, but you still had to bundle up because of the wind a little bit.
It was a blustery one yesterday. And I'm hesitating to call it today beautiful because we're losing the sunshine. I mean, you can see the view from this morning, clouds moving in, but it's not anywhere near as windy as yesterday. So we got some good news in there too. Those winds out there will be much more tolerable today. The temperatures won't be a ton different from where we were yesterday, but it will be a couple degrees cooler as we head throughout the afternoon. As of this morning, temperatures were already down in several spots. Coshocton 10 degrees colder, Delaware down 5, Marysville down 4, holding pretty steady in Columbus, but I think by the time our highs top out later this afternoon, again, we're going to be a couple degrees shy of where we ended up yesterday. What that looks like is temperatures that'll make their way up into the mid to low 50s as we head through this afternoon. Pretty cloudy skies out there too. We'll see clearing as we head toward this evening, which will be some good news out there, but temperatures will get chilly again tonight. I've been calling the vibe for the weather today kind of a meh type of forecast because it's sun, it's clouds, it's average temperatures. Nothing particularly that great about it, but it could be a lot worse as well. We're not really going to have to deal with any rain showers pushing through the region. Allergy sufferers, pretty good for you as well. We're looking low in grasses, weeds, and mold, but the trees are starting to bloom, and that means the pollen is heading out. Moderate pollen levels from the trees out there today. That's only expected to get worse as we see warmer temperatures and more trees enter that spring season here in the upcoming weeks. Speaking of those warmer temperatures, this afternoon 53 will be in the 50s Wednesday and Thursday. That's about where we should be this time of the year. Average high 55 as we work our way here through March. Those temperatures, they start to warm back above average though by Friday. 67 Friday afternoon, 73 as we head toward the weekend. That's when we could start to get some more active weather back in the forecast as well. This is radar from earlier in the day showing those rain showers pushing toward our south. Our far southern counties could see a few rain showers this afternoon, so keep in mind that you may dodge some of those. Monitor radar in the 10 TV app in case you're heading to the south. If you're traveling places like Cincinnati across the border into Kentucky or West Virginia, that's really where you would need the rain gear. Here across most of the Buckeye State, we're just going to be too dry to bother with any of that. When it comes to the hour-by-hour forecast, you can see things we're talking about here as well. Most of the clouds in place this afternoon, a little bit of green toward the bottom side of your screens there. That's where the rain's going to stay, pushing toward our south. Places like Chillicothe, MacArthur, Athens, and south may see a brief bit of rainfall today, but everywhere north of that should stay dry. We'll get the cloud cover, start to push it out of here as we head into the evening hours tonight. By tomorrow morning, we're back to quiet weather and sunshine out there. Believe it or not, we'll see sunshine through the midday tomorrow and into the afternoon. It'll be colder than today, but it should be a prettier day as we head toward tomorrow. We'll fast forward a little bit, take a look at the rain chances through the rest of the 7-day forecast. They're pretty minimal Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but then we spike back up to about 60% come Friday. I think a good few of us are going to see showers out there Friday afternoon. We'll see those rain chances drop Saturday. You'll have some time to get out and enjoy the warm weather, but then they come right back Sunday. We're up to about a 70% chance for showers and storms with falling temperatures as we head toward Monday and some of that rain lingering. I'll step you through the long-range forecast as we head toward the end of the week. Here's Friday morning, rain out toward Indiana, western Ohio. That pushes in as we head toward the afternoon. I think there'll be some rumbles of thunder in here as well. We updated that forecast just a little bit ago to add that thunder in for Friday. We see that risk push out Friday night. We're back to quiet weather, at least for the most part, Saturday. And then as we head into Sunday, here comes another round of showers and storms. Strong cold front as we work our way toward Monday, pushing through, eventually back to dry weather, but it comes with a big drop in temperatures. Here's a look at your 10 Weather Impact 7-day forecast. We see those 50s out there Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Again, pretty average for this time of the year. I'm not going to promise nowhere in central Ohio sees a raindrop those 3 days, but I think most of us will stay dry. Showers and thunderstorms possible Friday. A few showers Saturday, but again, a lot of dry time, so get out and enjoy Saturday while you can. Sunday will be the interesting day because that's the day we could have showers and thunderstorms, especially toward the evening. We'll watch that one pretty carefully. We see the temperature temperatures start to fall as we head into Monday. I got 60 degrees on the latest forecast. We just updated that again in the past hour or so, where we see those temperatures start out the day. 60 degrees in the morning. That down arrow means it's all downhill from there. The forecast right now, we start the day at our high and then we drop as we head through the rest of next Monday. But, you know, as comes with this time of the year, we're in the spring forecast and we're seeing those spring-like weather conditions.
That makes sense. Take the good with the bad. You get the warm days on the weekend, but the chance for rain. So.
You know, Adam, our sports guys, asked me a few days ago, how come every time we get the warm weather in there, I bring the rain icon out? And, you know, you answer the question. It's spring. What can you do?
Yeah, that's how it goes this time of year.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It'll be blazing hot before too long. Don't worry. Everybody be complaining.
Everybody will forget about this time. They'll only remember how hot it is outside.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And speaking of some unfortunate weather we've had this spring, wildfires, they actually continue to rage in the Carolinas. More than 6,000 acres have burned as of Sunday night, and there's risk, unfortunately, for further damage to areas that were ravaged by Hurricane Helene last year. Reporter Michael Yoshida has a closer look at the effort to contain the blaze.
Crews battling flames across the Carolinas. Wildfires burning thousands of acres and destroying some homes too.
It was chaos. We was up here trying to put the fire out. We couldn't get it out, so the fire department come. The wind picked up, and after that happened, it was all she wrote.
Thousands ordered to evacuate. These residents scrambling to protect their RVs and equipment.
If it does reach this far, our equipment won't get burned up. Literally, it's just kind of keep everything kind of away from the brush line as best we can.
In South Carolina, the governor declared a state of emergency. The National Guard deploying, dropping water over burned areas as massive plumes of smoke rise from the hills. In both the Carolinas, firefighters must deal with the large number of leaves, trees, and other debris left behind by Hurricane Helene.
I feel bad for all the people that live here with the Helene and this back to back.
Hundreds of personnel, including some from other parts of the country, are working to contain the wildfires. This weekend's weather adding to the challenge.
High elevated winds, higher temperatures, lower relative humidity. So we are seeing all those conditions that's contributing to higher and more intense fire spread.
We're sad that it happens, but we're all glad to be able to just join in together and work as one team.
In Washington, I'm Michael Yoshida reporting.
And scientists say climate change is affecting winters around the world, including in the Alps in Europe. Studies find that mountain towns there are warming, and overall, well, they've seen less snow. In today's Travel Tuesday, CBS News correspondent Wendy Gillette reports from the Alps on how the climate change is affecting tourism.
Bernie Simon leads snowshoe tours in the mountains around the quaint village of Andermatt, Switzerland, south of Zurich.
Since the early 80s, I've seen less snowfall and later start of winters. And of course, it is overall warmer during the winter.
It means Simon often heads to higher elevations to ensure snow is coating the ground as trains glide past. Andermatt is exploding with development that's dependent on a robust winter sports season, anchored by the Chetty Hotel, which has fireplaces in every room, a 25,000 square foot spa, 2-star Michelin dining at the Japanese, and ski butler service to rent gear as a DJ spins sets. At the end of every season, the ski resort above the town lays white fleece blankets on top of a glacier near a main gondola to help preserve it through the summer.
If it's not hot or if it's cloudy a lot in the summertime, it actually prevents it from melting or even leads it to growing a little.
There's also concern in the Italian Alps. The Dolomites will host the Olympics next winter, and snow here has been in short supply in recent years.
In the city of Bolzano, the gateway to the Dolomites, URAC Research runs climate experiments simulating extreme environments. Research shows in this South Tyrol region, the annual mean temperature has increased 3.6 degrees Fahrenheit since 1980. And across the Alps, snowfall has decreased 34% between 1920 and 2020.
It's different, not so much the amount of rain or snow that is falling, but what is different is when it falls and how it falls.
Ski resorts in the Dolomites have invested in state-of-the-art snowmaking systems, keeping family-owned hotels like La Perla in the village of Corvara in business.
When I was a kid, it was snowing at the end of November till the end of April. These times are past.
The hotel, one of those we stayed for a special rate, evokes the past with local traditions, including staff outfits, candlelight dinners, and wood-paneled rooms with views, but with modern touches like an upgraded spa to embrace a new kind of future. Wendy Gillette, CBS News.
Finally today, let's check out some new video into us here at 10 TV. Several roping steers got loose Monday afternoon in North Harris County, causing a big traffic backup. One of the steers was seen on a Houston TransStar camera, dodging people and vehicles that were trying to corral it. They evaded several vehicles in the main lanes of I-45, and well, one of them was seen jumping over the median to get to the other side of the freeway. According to Rodeo Houston officials, a trailer was transporting 31 of the steers in Polk County when it crashed. Gate unlatched and 6 got loose, but all of them had been accounted for.
Just another day in Texas.
I was going to say, I used to live down in Texas, and it's hard to find a more Texas story than rodeo bulls on the loose on the interstate.
Yeah, exactly, messing up traffic flow.
Messing with traffic flow. And this video, courtesy of our sister station down there, KHOU.
That's funny.
I mean, that's got to be an interesting assignment for the afternoon. Go up in the helicopter and chase the cows around.
Yeah, truly.
And speaking of cool video, that's some cool video there. Lava could be seen spewing from Mount Kilauea last Thursday. This video showing tourists gazing at the volcano. Not much else to add, but you know, this is amazing video to see there.
Just something about lava.
Yeah.
Just the power of, especially as it shoots into the sky like that.
I mean, that has got to be kind of a bucket list item for me. Things that I would want to see in person.
And don't get too close, Michael.
Yeah, don't get too close.
Right.
But I mean, they've got, and this is so often in Hawaii, they've got the tourists just all gathered. They know where to go.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you know, it doesn't get any bigger than that. It usually doesn't. Kilauea is pretty predictable as far as volcanoes go. But I would love to see it in person.
Mother Nature is incredible.
Absolutely. And speaking of Mother Nature, well, this is it for our recap of things going on in the weather. But of course, we'll have more coming up later tonight at 6 o'clock. Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz, he'll be here to give you the latest hour by hour on those storms we're looking at heading into the weekend. Of course, you can always find more at 10tv.com.